magic, exploration, farming, role-playing. Do you like at least one of these features in a game? Well, what if I told you? There is a guy out there who is smashing his head on the wall and his PC trying to create a game that will feature these words in it. This mysterious guy is me. Greetings, my name is Alistair, or Chaotic Bull as I go for this channel, and this is my very first devlog for my dream game Enigma Isle. I am a huge fan of role-playing games and also crafting games, where you have that freedom to create whatever you want. Something about having your own creations displayed in a cool world and surrounded by magic and fantasy is so fascinating. Titles like Stardew Valley, Terraria, Journey, Valheim, Skyrim, and especially World of Warcraft always inspire me. I played countless hours on these games and always created characters and had deep connections with them. Creating a story for them, making them look as cool as I could, and even buying action figures to customize so that I could bring my characters to life. Yeah, it seems that I'm a dreamer. But I also like to get things done, so I decided to create my own video game. What's my background? Well, I am driven by art. I love to compose and produce music. To draw. Create 3D models and scenes. And I create all kinds of stuff actually. I learned music composition and production, 3D modeling, drawing, and all of my artistic skills by myself. I started music when I was 7 years old on the guitar and accordion, and started composing when I was 14. At the same time, I was learning how to create video games just for fun. The thing is, I have done lots of projects, but they never went further than my desktop. Yeah, that's a bummer. So I thought to myself, my passions are composing music, drawing, 3D modeling. Why not combine everything into one single work of art? So Enigma Isle was born. Devlog 0. What is Enigma Isle? Or more like, what this game will be. Imagine this. You are an alchemist and had already created all of the potions possible with the ingredients found in your homeland. So you went off on an adventure, sailing far away in hopes to find a new land to explore and study the flora to brew new kinds of potions. But then, while sailing, you stumble across a storm and a massive tornado lifts your boat up and you fly away to the distance. You then wake up on an uncharted island with a dense forest. I will explain more of the story later, but as you can imagine, Enigma Isle will be a farming exploration game centered around magic, in which you can build things and craft potions. There will be a unique story with quests to do, mysterious and wonderful creatures and characters you could interact with, bosses you will need or not to fight, puzzles to solve, and a huge island to explore and save from the dangers that lie within. Your goal will be to learn the flora of the island, collect plants and their seeds, grow crops, and eventually build a potion brewing industry. Of course, your goal will also be to follow a unique storyline that I created, in which you will discover the secrets hidden on the island and the legends yet to be discovered. There will be dangers along the way, but also good friends that will guide you through your journey. Let's check part by part what this game will feature. Farming. For the farming part, I was so inspired by Stardew Valley to the point that I wanted to open up my own farm and start cultivating crops. But that wasn't suitable for an urban life I was living. So I decided to create a game that would have some features like Stardew Valley. For my game Enigma Isle, I want the farming system to be more magical in nature, where you could have talking plants, floating flowers, and other kinds of magical beings. I love magic because there is actually no limit to what can be done in a game. Crafting. I always loved games like Terraria and Minecraft, and recently Valheim. The freedom you have in creating whatever you want is always so satisfying. So I want to implement the same degree of freedom to build whatever people would like. Using basic elements like cubes, pyramids, cylinders, etc. would give enough freedom to express the player's creativity. The potion system. Now, I also want to add a potion system and make it count. Potions will play an important role in the game, as they will be the key aspects of puzzle solving. Potions from the classical healing, to running faster, to flying for a short amount of time, to becoming smaller in order to pass through tiny passages like a little mouse. And now we get to the puzzles. There will be tons of fun puzzles to play around and solve. I want my game to give the players a fun sense of accomplishment when dealing with puzzles. I will try to do my best to combine difficulty with the fun factor. The story. Role-playing games are so awesome and the story plays a major role in them. So I am working on a full-fledged storyline for Enigma Isle. The style for the game? Well, I decided to go for the low-poly style and combine it with gradients. I love both styles, so I thought, why not combine them? This is how it turns out in Blender. Well, a floating island that I created. The application I am using to create all of my 3D models for my game is Blender. I want to create all of the artistic style completely by myself and from scratch. So things like 3D modeling, animation, texturing and music composition will be all made by me. I decided to use the Unreal Engine 5 for my game. I know it's overkill, but I won't be using the latest greatest technology available to create an ultra-realistic game. It will be stylized and cartoonish. I will use Blender for my 3D models and animation. I will use Krita for the texturing part, and I will use FL Studio for the music I will compose. I already have a YouTube channel with my name Alistair Valdegarde. I post all of my medieval fantasy-based compositions there, so be sure to check that channel out. The link is in the description. So there you have it, my very first devlog for my game Enigma Isle. If you want to follow along this crazy journey, hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends. Also, if you like this video, turn that thumbs up button blue for me. I will be very grateful. Thank you very much and see you soon.